So today, I want to talk about soul ties. Whether soul ties exist, the advantages and disadvantages of soul ties as well. I think that soul ties do exist. And the most common way of being tied to somebody is through sexual intercourse. Your intimacy with the next person can lead to your soul being tied to them. This is not to stop you from doing adultery or sleeping around. It's the same as, let me give an example with the zodiac signs, right? We've got all those different type of signs there. And those signs, you find that it's compatible with this sign. Although it's theoretical, but I'm just giving an example. That it's possible for this sign to be more comfortable with this star sign or zodiac sign. That's how even the spiritual world or spiritual realm works. There's good souls and bad souls. And also you must understand that good souls can bond with bad souls. And when an evil soul bonds with a bad soul, it's if the good soul is not strong enough to counter the evil soul, it's going to be influenced by that evil soul. Then there are just souls that are just lingering around there, not knowing what they're doing. They are also being victimized. Those are souls that if you can collect, you lose a sense of direction in your life. Because they're just there not knowing where they're going. So you must understand these things, guys. It's not each and every sexual encounter that you're going to come across the point or you being so tied to somebody. But the bond of your souls must be strong enough for the souls, for both souls to be left within the other person's soul, or both of you just exchange souls, a bit of your souls or entire souls. That's why when you are sleeping around, it will become difficult for you to move from the other soul, because now it's part of your spiritual realm. You can't. Another way of being so tied to somebody is through your friendship. That friendship of yours of over 10 years. Your souls have bonded to a significant magnitude that you can't live without your friendship. And also that can be a dangerous thing, and it can also be a good thing, because we all need friends. We all need somebody who can be our support system. We need somebody to talk to and everything. So you must understand these things. It's not just as simple as that. So the advantages of soul ties is that you are able to have a friend for life. You are able to have a soulmate when you're in a relationship. Those are the advantages. And also, another advantage is that I'm not saying it's a good thing, but when you are being intimate with somebody, you are taking off their energy. Let's say you're taking good energy from them. And then that good energy salvages your life. You understand? It makes your life seem more positive. Things are going for you. You have energy. That's because you took something positive from somebody, and of which you never had. So now you have it. You are able to move forward with your life. You are able to do certain things that you are not able to do. Good lucks are coming your way. You understand? That's how I think that thing works. And the disadvantage, let me give an example with when you're soul tied with your friend, because the two of you are tied together. You and your friend's souls have this strong bond over the years. Then you also have a strong bond with your partner. It's easy for your friend's soul to bond with your partner. So it's easy because your souls have now become one, right? You and your friend, your souls have now become one. Then it's simpler for that soul to relate more to the soul of your partner. Hey, oh, unjela munna, hey, unglemfazi, and stuff like that. It's because you are one with your friend. You are one. And it's not because you've been telling your friend, hey, my boyfriend is good in bed, my boyfriend gives me money. Although sometimes, women loves money, so it might be because of money. But in this instance, what I'm trying to tell you is that once your bond with your friend is so strong, it's easy for them to cheat and fall in love with your boyfriend, because your soul and their soul, they are the same. They're like one. They've bonded. They've got this thing that that soul want to experience what you're experiencing. It's longing for that. It's asking itself, why can't I have that? I can have that. This soul, then it goes after that, because the attraction between the three of you is now triangulated. The energy is surrounding the three of y'all. So you are bound to share the same thing. Soul bonds, when they bond, you understand? When soul bonds, it's because they have the same similar interest or path of life sometimes. You understand? So it's easier for that soul to bond with the other one, because you and your friend, you are sharing the same path. You want the same things in life. You have the same goals. You have the same vision. So how is it not simple for that soul to bond with that? That is one disadvantage. Another disadvantage is that you are collecting negative energy. You're collecting negative energy. You're collecting spirits that you are not supposed to collect. If you have never went around sleeping around, you would have never collected some of the souls. Now your life is upside down because you chose to go around sleeping around, not knowing that you're collecting different energies. And when you are in a committed relationship, it can kill your relationship, because there's one soul that you're going to be strongly bonded to that wouldn't want your relationship or your marriage to succeed. You break up with your girlfriend, you go back. You break up, you go back. It's because that soul is in the middle. When you're trying to fight it off, you can't. You are trying your utmost best on a day-to-day basis to try and say, hey, I miss my girl. I miss my girl. To this date, there are people that misses their exes. They're not gonna say it out loud, obviously, to say, hey, I miss her and what. But they do miss them. And they don't miss the good sex. No. They miss the soul of that person. Even if that person was a person who was like, arasa too much, but the mere fact that your souls were able to bond together to create the love that you both had, so it's something that we need to understand. That's another disadvantage, guys. So be wary. Be wary of those things. Because, okay, let me give an example again of this one, of the disadvantage. Something just came to my mind now. Let's say you are one of those guys who likes to buy from the streets, from the ladies that are selling on the streets. You understand? You have bought from all of them, different types. But there's one that you just can't get over. It's not because she's good at what she does, but because now you've been with her for quite a while, or immediately when you met, your souls were able to bond. So it's much more easier for you to relate to her than other people that are selling. Yeah. It's much more easier for you to actually relate. Now you start feeling entitled. When you go there with your car, they say, you get bored. If that wasn't the case, it means that you were actually, if they say that she's not there, you were supposed to say, okay, the next person. But you can leave and then you come back again to check if she's back around. That's how soul ties work. When you just think, it's not because they're discounting prices for you. Sometimes, or maybe sometimes they do you a favor and then you pay later. No. If that's the case, you could have created different relationship with all of them that worked in your favor and stuff. But that's not the case. So it's kind of deadly, guys. Think about it. It's kind of deadly. Spiritual soul bondage or soul bond or soul ties exists. I try to, by all means, I don't know how you're going to get rid. I don't like, okay. Commonly you can get like a priest to pray for you to remove all this negative energy, for you to remove these souls, for you to cleanse yourself and stuff like that. But also another form of removing negative energy is sea salt, spiritual salt, as I call it. You bath with it. You remove the negative energy from your realm, your aura. So that's what I use most of the instances. It's not because it's because it's not because I'm sleeping around, but it's because everywhere we go, there's different. You must understand, immediately you get out of your house, you're going to encounter different people with different spirits and different everything. So it's good for you to be cleansed at all times, for you to fight off whatever it is that you're going to fight off for the day, because you understand? When you go out. So that is to fight off those type of things and everything. Wara. So yeah, man, that is it from me. I hope you enjoyed. I would like to actually have a segment where I'm having people come over to talk about their experiences of the spiritual world and everything. How do they think it works and stuff like that. So those who've been watching, I appreciate the love, man. Keep on supporting your boy. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get it done with. Let's grow together. So boy.